Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to a new Ironman episode. So as you can see, I'm currently making these Ganodermic visors. This is going to be 3 more and I'm done with this. You need these mycelium visor webs, or whatever they're called, and use them on the Ganodermic flakes with 86 crafting. Now only 84 right now, but I used a boost. I could do that with herb lore, so that wasn't too hard. And that's obviously a lot better to use a boost than spend like 10 hours at the harp and get 86 crafting. So there we go, just in time before my boost dropped, I got all these visors done, and they are indeed 120k each. You know what, I'm actually going to spend most of this episode trying to make these visors and hopefully get a lot of money from it, and then I'm going to use all that money on herb lore. So brace yourself guys, we're going in for a huge fucking grind. Alright guys, so it's been half an hour and I did forget quite some things. I've got my bone crusher, which is good. I mean, I don't have the demon horn necklace, but the prayer experience from the big bones is still okay. I'll definitely take that if I'm going to be here for a long time. And I also forgot my charming imp, because that's pretty useful, I guess, for not having to pick up the charms. Anyways, it's been 30 minutes and this is the loot. 3.4k of these, which we can round up to 3.5k, which is 7 visors, which is 840k cash, meaning like 1.7 mil an hour in only the Ganodermic flakes. Then also we got the rune plate body, which is a rare drop table item, but these have a really good chance of giving you rare drop table items, so I guess that could be kind of to be expected to get. And then also like these polypore sticks you get quite frequently, 45k each, so that alone is 180k Alex. So yes, in like 1 hour, I guess I will get, I don't know, like 2 mil an hour, which is actually crazy. I think the other way people used to do money making, or I guess they still do, is fight kiln, and that's, I guess you could do 2 onyxes an hour if you have max gear. And this isn't max gear, this is like war priest, staff of light, using that so I don't get degraded on my chaotic staff and lose money. So yeah, this is not like requiring at all. It's not fight kiln where you have to kind of focus sometimes. This is legit the easiest thing ever, and you know, it's very good seeds as well. On fight kiln you don't get all the seeds, you don't get the rainars, you don't get the teak planks, like all this kind of random stuff, and the charms. So yeah, and by the way, how people did fight kiln for money is because if you can do like twice an hour, and by the way, that's going to get nerfed soon, because fight kiln is getting a buff very soon, I think. They've been talking about it, and when that comes in, then that's not going to be that good money making anymore. So how you did that before was you did 2 fight kills an hour and it gave you an onyx every time, which you could alch for roughly about 1 mil. So that was like 2 mil an hour if you had really good gear and could just kind of camp it. Which I can't really, I can do it, but it's not very efficient. One takes like 45 or 50 minutes for me to do. So this is very good. This is going to be probably very worth doing actually. All the money is going to be awesome. So anyways, I'm going to complete the few supplies that I have. I'll finish these up, and then I'll probably go bring my bone crusher, and I'll bring my charming imp as well, and I'm going to continue doing this. Alright guys, so this shit needs to be explained. I get this question on every single video, on every single day in the Friendchat I get this question. Why don't you train defense with magic? Now I'm going to explain this very quickly, because I don't want to waste a lot of time in this video. But the essential thing is, I want 120 magic cape, and it's not because like, oh my god, if you train the defense to 99, that would be so much more efficient. First off, it really wouldn't, because having 99 defense makes absolutely no difference almost whatsoever if I don't have the tier 90 gear, which I don't even have. And I'm quite far off being able to do Rise of the Six. I don't have any Sirenic scales. Well, I do, I have 4, but it's far from enough. And then for like Tectonic, I cannot do Vorago, really. I'm not going to do Vorago right now, it's far from my priorities. So getting defense levels is a very, very minor of a difference right now. It's like 1% difference if I would get 99 defense now. Also, what my plans are is to get 99 defense. I'm gonna get maxed, obviously, don't worry about that. But the thing is, I don't want to waste experience. And what I mean by that is, if I'm going for 120 magic, why would I want like 30 million ranged experience when that all of that could be put in something that's more useful? And what I'm talking about right now is that I'm going to use, every time I use magic, I'm going to train magic specifically. But, as you guys can see, I'm actually pretty close to 99 ranged. When I get to 99 ranged, I'm going to use that experience, not on ranged, but on defense. So all that experience that could have overcapped on range, I'm going to put in defense instead. So I'm slowly going to hit 99 defense through doing that. Now that ultimately means that I will just stay on 99 ranged, and then no more experience over that, and then I'll get 99 defense through doing that, and then after that I'll probably put experience back to ranged again. But if I would actually get 99 ranged, and then I would, you know, train magic on defense, so when I use magic I would get 99 defense, then in the end, when I use ranged, it would be no point whatsoever experience wise. I don't want 120 range cape at all, it's useless. Now, when I train magic now, and also when I did use that magic experience on defense, I would be like far from as much experience I have in magic right now. So I would be farther off the 120 cape, and I would ultimately have a skill that would be finished anyways through doing another skill. So that's pretty much how that works. If that was a good explanation, then hopefully, well, I hope it was a good explanation. If it wasn't, I'm sorry, but I'm actually never going to explain this again. I'm just going to refer people to this video. So that's why, and let's get on with the video. Also, between all these Ganodermic Beast runs, I'm going to do a herb run and as well as some fruit tree runs. I really don't have any tree seeds like maple tree seed or willow tree seed. I don't have that, but I do have a lot of yew tree seed, and I do get a lot of those from Ganodermic Beasts. But I can't use them yet because I need 2 more levels for that. But I do these Toadflax herb runs, and that's the herb for Saradomin brews, so that's why I'm picking those, even though I could possibly do Quorms. But I feel like Saradomin brews is very useful overall for PVMing. So anyways, every single time I finish like a Ganodermic Beast trip, I just go here and finish these, finish up the herb run, and after that, every single day I can do 1 fruit tree run because I have papaya trees planted all over RuneScape pretty much, on all the spots I think I have. So that's going to be happening. Hopefully I will slowly level up to that 63 farming that I need. Most likely not in this video, or for sure not in this video unless for some magical reason that happens. But yeah, slowly working towards that, so I'm not slacking on the farming all too much, guys. Pretty much every single hour here I get 6k of these Ganodermic flakes. I have 3.2k now, soon 3.4 to 3.3 maybe. Yeah, and it's been just above 30 minutes on my aura, and it's been pretty consistent, like 3000 Ganodermic flakes per 30 minutes, or 10, every 10 minutes I get 1000. So it's pretty good, but what my plans are for this is to get 30,000 Ganodermic flakes, which equals about 5 hours of work, and then I'm going to make visors out of all of that, and I'm going to also alch like the polypore sticks that I have in the bank. I think I have 7 or even 8. And then with all the money that I've got from doing this, I'm going to buy cleansing crystals and use on the thingy, you know, in Prifdonals, and see how much experience overall it is. Now, this is just going to come down to, oh, what experience did I get? Divide that by 5, and there you go, that's the hourly rate of experience I'm going to get from Ganodermic Beasts, on an average, obviously. And I want to compare it with Frost Dragons. And if it is the same as Frost Dragons, which is about 85k an hour, maybe 90k at max, if you're really efficient and you have really good gear, then I'm still just going to probably keep going on Ganodermic Beasts, because obviously Frost Dragons only drop the bones and have a very small chance of a visage, and then you get some really shitty other drops. But from these creatures you get so many good drops, like half an hour, 4 usages. Just out of the nothing, really. It's amazing. That's 4 yew seeds, 1 palm tree seed, you know, 101 teak planks, 1000 coal that I would not have got if I did Frost Dragons. And if it's the same prayer experience, then I'm obviously going to keep going Ganodermic Beasts. But if Ganodermic Beast is a lot worse, or like 30%, 40% worse than Frost Dragons, I'm just going to do Frost Dragons. So that's how it's going to go, and I'll get back to you guys when I have 30,000 of these, and I'm going to alch all of the visors that I can make from that, and hopefully get a lot of prayer gains. So let's do a quick summary now. I have 117 blue charms and 29 crimson charms. That's literally all the charms that I got because I've been keeping them in my inventory the whole time. And that's nothing really that good, but I mean, it's some good extra charms. 117 blue charms I don't really say no to. I'll definitely take that. And I've been buying these Michelieu's visor webs when I could, really, when I ran past the store, I guess. I bought like 1 or 2. And now I have 70, which is definitely enough. And I also have 16 of these, and I'm actually only going to take out 14 because I already had 2 from doing Slayer before, and I've got like overall maybe 5 crystal keys overall, and I actually in the end of the task, well, not the task, but the overall farming, I got a rare drop of 107 grimy tourstiles. I'm not sure really if I can find it, because honestly I have no idea where they are. Maybe they're let's actually just Google that. Wow. Alright, grimy tourstile 128. Yeah, I got 107 as a rare drop table item, so that's really cool. But anyways, I'm going to start making these now, and also I have 692k cash, and that's strictly from alchables like room plate bodies. I think I got a shield left half, which I just alched because I already have 3. You can see that here, so there's no point of really keeping them. And I think dragon med helms, and I think 1 dragon longsword, which I should probably keep for an invention, but I really couldn't be arsed just keeping 1 dragon longsword in the inventory, so I just alched it. So yeah, 692k cash, and yes, we have these polypore sticks, which is like more like 600k actually, and then we have, I don't know how many it's going to be, oh yeah, 60 visors, which we're going to make, so let's make those. I almost forgot, look at the seeds, 23 magic seeds, 32 yew seeds, and 42 palm tree seeds. I already had a bit of each of these, but I think I had like 3 yew seeds, 1 magic seed, maybe 2, and then like 12 or 13 palm tree seeds. So yeah, it's crazy. Like, this is so much experience. This is like, actually I don't know how much experience these give, but I know they give a bunch of experience. Like 3 seeds overall is very good for farming, and these 32 seeds is actually going to be used fairly soon because I have 58 farming and 1.5k to 59, and I can use them at level 60. But anyways, let's start alching these 60 visors. So now that I'm done with alching all those visors, I have 8.5 million almost exactly. Whoa, that's very accurately 8522k, 00 after that. Interesting. But anyways, that's 5 hours of Ganodermic beast, obviously along with all those amazing seeds, and that is, according to my calculations, 1.7 million an hour pure cash. And I think fight kiln right now, as I said earlier, is like 2 million an hour. So fight kiln is slightly better when it comes to cash, but the seeds are not there, and the like rare drop table items, like those 107 tourstiles, man, would not have got those. But anyways, I'm going to buy these cleansing crystals now, and I have no idea if you can like buy more than 5 or if they restock real fucking quick. If they don't, I don't know. Oh, yeah, alright, they do. So I'm going to have to probably sit here for a while and buy out all of these. But also, I'm not going to use them now, I don't think, because I want to try to use them on a voice. So when I get 20% more prayer experience, I'm going to use it at that time, because that's the only times I would do this. I would never sit and like grind out 99 prayer through these cleansing crystals if I would lose 20% of the experience. That's not how it's going to work. So I'm just going to wait until the voice comes, and I might do something in between that. I'm going to check up when it's going to come, and yeah, I can use all of these crystals, and judging by 110k each, so that should be like just below 80 I can use, maybe, yeah, something like that. That's going to be a lot, so we will have to see how much experience that's going to give us and how much experience an hour that is going to be. I'm not going to count in the time that it takes to you know, cleanse all the crystals. I guess I could do that though. We will have to see overall. I'll just give you conclusions. Alright, now we have the Heffen one, so it just started like literally just now, so we have 1 hour on the 20% experience boost. I have no idea how long this is going to take. I have no idea if I'm even going to be able to do half of these in that time. We will have to see, but during this whole video I'm going to finish this up completely, 100% sure of that. We will have to see how far I can get though in this 1 hour. So I have now completed 1 hour of doing prayer at the cleansing crystal, and if you look at my counter, if I can make it a bit more easier to see, there's just no way of doing that. Anyways, 342,000 prayer experience in 1 hour of cleansing crystal during the Heffen hour. Overall, from all these crystals that I bought, which was 77, which is from 5 hours doing Ganodermic beasts, I will get 905,000 experience. So that's a bit below. I think that's like 180,000 experience an hour. which is crazy if you ask me. That's absolutely amazing. That's twice as good as Frost Dragons. Now I don't know if Frost Dragons is by, you know, picking up the bones, going to the altar and using the Marantils, and then, you know, using a familiar. I don't know what all the requirements are. I don't know if it's using Dragon Rider necklace with a bone crusher, if that's 90k an hour. But from asking all, like, a bunch of people from my friend chat, asking people from my clan chat, asking people that are Ironman on higher tier levels, they say that yes, Frost Dragons is 90k, maybe 85k an hour, you know, maximum 95k or 100k maybe at absolute max if you're super efficient with tier 90 weapon, which I guess most people don't have when, you know, they're going for 92 prayer. So this is a lot better than that, and also you get all the seeds and all that kind of stuff. So honestly, I don't see any kind of reason to go to Frost Dragons. It's just going to be a worse experience. It might be a bit more, you know, melee combat experience if I want to go for that, but I really don't give a shit about combat experience right now, except prayer and, you know, Herblore isn't a combat stat, but Herblore and prayer is pretty much my main priorities now. Except doing the quests, obviously. But yep, I'm going to just chuck these into the bank and I'll complete these on the next half an hour. I won't be able to complete all of them, but pretty much all of them. So yeah, that's great. I'm going to get 905,000 overall prayer experience from all these, from 5 hours of Gano Beasts. Amazing gains. And I overall need 4 million experience pretty much to 92 prayer, which is a long-term goal. Obviously, it's going to be like 20 plus hours at Ganodermic Beast if I do it that way. But it's all good. I also have obviously 8 million cash in my bank, which I can also use, and I will use it on these cleansing crystals. So that's like 5 hours instantly gone from farming Ganodermic Beasts. And also if I, you know, alch these Draconic Visages, which I might do, and these Black D'hide bodies, this is like, these chaps and the bodies is like 1.2 mil or something. So yeah, I also might do some QBD to get my Royal Crossbow back and all that kind of stuff. So overall, just all the money that I get is probably going to go to cleansing crystals now for my road to 92 prayer. So I need to tell you guys this, while I was editing this video I realized it's like 17 minutes and I didn't expect it to be that long, but it's, you know, pretty much just me killing that Ganodermic Beasts, doing a couple of farm runs and doing prayer. And that's what I intended this video to be. It might sound weird, but it's like 17 minutes of just doing some Gano Beasts and prayer, which is not usually the things I do. I usually do a lot more things than that in a video that's 17 minutes long. But I'm actually happy with how it turned out, because I realized I have a lot of people who watch me that plays an Ironman or are inspired to start Ironman because of me, and that's amazing, by the way. I absolutely love seeing that. But prayer is a very hard thing to get up on an Ironman, and, you know, on a main account 99 prayer is very easy if you have a lot of money, or you can just buy bonds or something, I don't know, to be able to get the money to buy 99 prayer. And you can do 99 prayer in one day, no joke. If you buy Searing Ashes, that's like 1.2 million experience an hour if you have a pack yak, and, you know, it's insane. And if you have double experience on top of that, oh, 8-6 cooking, I didn't even realize I was close to that. But if you have double experience, it's like even faster. So yeah, on a main account 99 prayer is, sure, it's expensive, but it's not like a really difficult grind to get. So on an Ironman it really is, because getting the money is hard, and getting like Dragon Bones or Frost Dragon Bones is a lot of grinding as well. I think, you know, if you go to a friend's video, he took a long time to get 80 prayer, or 92 prayer took him a very long time into the series, and he plays literally like 16 hours a day. So it's a huge thing, and there's the issue of like, should I go for Frost Dragons, should I go for Ganodermic Beasts if I have the level for it? And that's what I kind of wanted to try out in this video, and hopefully if you guys are like trying to go for prayer levels and you have 95 Slayer, then this is more of an advice video for you guys, and I hope you guys found it helpful and like experimental, you know, my experimental conclusion. Look at this, guys, I'm a scientist, right? Anyways, so yeah, but if you don't have 95 prayer, 95 Slayer, sorry, you should definitely go for it, because the Ganodermic Beasts are so good for seeds, it's so good for rare drop table items, it's so good for everything including prayer, and prayer is a huge thing for Ironman. I mean, having soul split saves so much food. I wouldn't have to cook all these sharks literally 24/7 if I had 92 prayer. I could just try to get super restores instead. So it's a huge game changer, and I wanted to make a whole video talking about how I'm planning to get to that point. So I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. Might seem like a lot of rambling, but it seems like you guys do enjoy rambling. But yeah, that's how I kind of intended this video to be. I'm just instantly, right as I'm rendering this video, and when I'm done with it, I'm just going to start instantly doing some other more enjoyable stuff for the next video. So this is more like an extra video, I guess, of a lot of prayer gains, I guess, and tips for you guys who play Ironman. So anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next one. Please leave a like if you did like it, and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. So see you in the next one, guys.